All right. Hello, beautiful souls, and happy full moon. This is a very special energy activation because I am here with fellow intuitive and high priestess and healer Jamie Wozny.
Hello.
And and we are going to be doing a dual channeling and activation today. So I will be doing some, she'll be doing some, and we will both be channeling energy and holding space while the other is guiding everyone through the activation. There are a lot of different energies that are presenting themselves during this full moon. And so one of our main intentions for you during this session is you tune into that energy that feels most aligned to you, to your soul, to your humanness. And so when we were discussing everything before this session, and we talked about this the first time it's ever happened to either one of us, so many energies came through, we didn't even know where to begin. But there's an importance and there's a message behind that. And so we are going to, like I said, assist you in tapping into the energies that will most serve you at this time. So before we get started, I'll let Jamie just briefly introduce herself and then we'll get into the activation.
Yeah, thanks, Rachel. I mean, you did a good job introducing me, but I just really serve other souls to, like we're going to do today, come back into your power and heal that next level that's ready to release and come into that next level that you're ready to come into. So I'm just really happy to be here with you guys today and get some focus and centeredness and power and clarity.
Yes, to all of that. Oh, all right. So if you happen to be new to my videos, then I am an energy channel and a healer, as we both are. During these sessions, we will be channeling energy activations. And if you are open to receive these energies, it will always be for your highest and best good in alignment with your intentions and what you're ready for at this time. And I always like to ask permission. So if you would like to receive energy activations during this, just in your mind's eye, say yes. And I would invite you now to find a space of relaxation. Taking a few deep, centering breaths. And I take a moment now to connect energetically. As we are connecting and beginning this channeling, I invite you to tune in with yourself and just ask yourself, what would you like this full moon? So in this moment, do you just need to relax and surrender? In this moment, do you have intentions or maybe a visualization of something you want to manifest? Are you asking for clarity, for peace? Are you wanting to complete something, to release something? I'm going to be silent and continue connecting energetically, and I invite you to ask yourself now, what feels best for you? What do you need and desire most at this time? And in this moment of silence, before we get into the rest of the activations, I invite you to give that to yourself. So I'll let you know when we're energetically connected, and then we'll go through the rest of the activation. The energy channeling has begun. You are being surrounded by a ball of golden light, and calling in your divine helpers, your guides and angels, benevolent beings who can assist you, whatever you need most today. If you are still setting intentions, I'll give another moment of silence and then we'll get into the rest of the visuals and activations. So as we begin this session, just imagine that there is a tube of energy surrounding your aura, surrounding your humanness, as well as your entire energy field. And in this tube of energy, it's whatever color you desire it to be, or if you see a color, you don't have to, but this is your energy. And I just want you to notice in your imagination, with no pressure, or maybe you feel it, or maybe you don't experience anything, but your intention in this is enough. Can you visualize or sense, are there any other energies within your field? Energies that you may have picked up on from the collective energy, from others. Maybe these are energies that were self-created, but no longer feel in alignment with your energy field as well. Just noticing those. And so any other energy that is in your field, and it's your choice, you can keep it in your field, or you can lovingly send it back. So if there's any other energy from others, from the collective, that's in your field that you would like to send back, just state within your mind's eye, I send this back through the energy of unconditional love now. You no longer have permission to be within my energy field. And if there are any energies that you have been holding on to that do not feel aligned, we release those back into the light of Source. And so you can state within your mind, I release all out of alignment energies now. You no longer have permission to remain in my energy field. In my reality, in my body, mind, or spirit. And I send you now, with unconditional love, back to the light of Source. And now within your own sovereign energy, you observe just everything that is going on in the collective. Maybe things that are going on in your own home or work, just observing them without getting energetically entangled, without taking anything on. Seeing them, although we are all one, but seeing them as separate. Meaning that others can choose to hold particular mindsets, others can choose particular lifestyles, others can choose whatever they choose. And we honor that. But you, in this moment, and in all your moments, have a choice. And so during this full moon, what are you choosing for yourself? There's all of these different energies that are presenting. And there's people, intuitives and readers and healers that are tapping into all these different energies, bringing them through, presenting them, because they're all happening. But you have a choice. So during this full moon, what is it that you need, that you are desiring? As I said in the beginning, is it completion? Is it healing? Is it rest? Is it a new beginning? Is it a manifestation? Is it empowerment? I'll be silent and give you some space to make those choices for yourself now. And maybe it's just surrender and receiving, and not making a choice with your human mind, but surrendering to your higher self. So I'll give you this moment now just to tune in and to consciously make those choices for yourself. And your choice is enough to align with those energies. And you might even visualize now all the different pathways or timelines, energetic potentials, and seeing your energy as a sovereign being now aligning, being in complete alignment with what you just chose. And we are activating this energetic alignment now. And as you rest in this energy of your sovereign choice, I'm going to pass the energy to Jamie, who's going to take us through some more activations.
We are going to continue to allow ourselves to take up the space of our soul, our energy, our aura within the physical, as I'm feeling into this beautiful energy Rachael is channeling, it's this stretching out our arms, expanding our field, taking up space in your choice. So feeling the truth of this in your heart, I am worthy and deserving of taking up my own sovereign space and having the conviction of my own sovereign choice. So just breathe and allow that to move in. Maybe you can even see what that looks like in your field if you are kind of hunched over or pulled in, and just let this flower inside, let this little kid, let this energy, this being open and stretch and push out. One doesn't take over someone else's space or burden. One simply expands into the sovereign, worthy birthright of their own beingness. And that is what you are activating. And as Rachael so beautifully said, yes, we are one and we are a unique individuation of the divine. So can we allow both here today? I give myself permission to be anchored in my sense of self and one. And maybe you see this as light, right? Your whole body, gold, light, expanded, anchored. You drop that anchor down off the side of your ship. This is my choice, my energy, my space. From a place of love, from a place of truth. I am expanded in my choice from unconditional love, from truth, from divinity. And when I am in that space, I uplift, I heal. Not by my doing, but by my being. So just breathe and soften your body and let this integrate. This higher knowledge is downloading into your system. It's okay to choose. Your choice is your anchor. Your choice is your guide, your protection. And so we let this integrate a little deeper as I will share an exercise that I learned from Dr. Sue Morter, where you just notice your beingness. So it's first called subject, which is you. So I want you just to place your attention on you, your body, your energy, your sensations, just neutrally. This is me, subject. The choice you created with Rachael earlier. I choose. This is what I need right now, my choice. Joy, love, worthiness. Sovereignty, clarity. Subject. Object. Observe all the objects out there. That's someone else's energy, someone else's thoughts. And then come back. Subject. You. My choice. Anchored in my ground, my body, my beingness, my path. And as Rachael and I were feeling into with these collective, ever-changing energies, to come back home, just, wait a minute, this is me, my body, subject. Noticing all the different choices out there. All the different ingredients and packages on the grocery store shelves. But this is the one I'm choosing right now. And that's okay. So this activation's coming in for us. Can I open to the possibility that I can choose? I can discern. I can be in my individual choice and safe at the same time and connected at the same time and loved at the same time. Sometimes we fear that if we deeply have our own individual path and we anchor in our light, well, we may lose connection. But what if we open to the quantum possibility of connection and individual sovereign choice at the same time? I don't know how, but I'm choosing it. And it comes when I connect to me. So just choose it now if that's something you'd like to do. I can be different and connected. I can be unique and loved. I can be in my convicted choice and connected. Good. I feel a big heart opening, a big expansion. Neither right nor wrong nor good nor bad, simply choice of which I am worthy and deserving of. And just breathe and soften the body and just take a few breaths here to let this integrate. And never underestimate the power of your choice said aloud from love. All choices are welcome here, especially those made with the intention of a channel for more divinity here on earth. As I pass the energetic baton to Rachael to complete our activation.
And so we are beginning now to ground in this energy activation. And as we ground into everything that was activated during the session today, can you do so from a space of radical self-love and acceptance? Tuning into your heart space. Allowing all that you chose today to come through this space of radical self-love and acceptance. No matter what choice I made, I am choosing also to love and accept myself. No right, no wrong, no shame. And allowing this to ground into your body. Allowing your nervous system to begin to acclimate to a state of sovereign choice and radical self-love. And the energy is flowing now through your root chakra to your earth star chakra, connecting to the crystalline grid of Mother Earth, grounding in this energy, physically grounding it in. You're on this earthly plane. And just take a couple of deep breaths, just clearing out your energetic field. Anything you released is sent into the light of grace to be transmuted. As we slowly begin to pull our energy back from the session, and I'm disconnecting from this energy, channeling. So be it, and so it is. I would invite you to say that if you haven't. So be it, and so it is. That's like the period at the end of a sentence, at the end of the activation. It is done, and we give thanks. Coming back from this as you feel ready, I want to thank you for joining the session today, for participating in it. I realized when we were channeling it that this full moon is in Aries, and so much of what we channeled is Aries energy, which was not intentional at all. And so that was cool to experience that really coming through. Oh, all right. So thank you, Jamie, for being a part of this.
Yeah, thank you for having me. That was really powerful and clear and focused and precise. So I'm excited for what we are all going to experience after this.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Jamie and I are doing a virtual full moon circle, essentially, this Thursday, October 17th from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. For anybody who was impacted by the hurricanes at all, we have a code relief that you can join 100% for free. For those who are paying, then there's a discount code as well. So everything's linked below. And it's really going to be a very powerful, supportive, just empowering, radiant energy that's coming through. Mm-hmm. So if it feels aligned, we would absolutely love to have you a part of it. Anything to add, Jane?
No, I know, well, yes, I do have something to add. As a fellow empath and sensitive and intuitive, navigating the earth plane can be challenging at times when we don't have this information, this anchor, this truth, this choice, and feeling safe in it. So, if you can relate and you are a sensitive soul and want that relief and that lightness and that radiance, aliveness, centeredness back, this is your 90 minutes. It's made for you. So we hope to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so thank you for tuning in, and everything will be below, including more information about Jamie, myself, and yeah, happy full moon, intending the absolute best and whatever that means for you and whatever choice that you made. Okay, I'll talk with you all next time. Love and light.
Bye.